If the noise that man makes had nowhere to go, then man's noise alone would have been a killer. Welcome to section 27 of chapter 2 of the Holy Quran, Namshi. يسألونك عن الشهر الحرام قتال فيها. This echoes again and again and again in the Quran. يسألونك عن they ask concerning menses, concerning this. God knows what is in our mind, and knows the questions that we are asking. So he has told the Prophet in advance to tell us concerning them. وَيَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ الشَّهْرِ الْحَرَامِ قِتَالٍ فِيهَا. They ask thee concerning fighting in the prohibited month, Shahrul Haram, prohibited month. Kul kital fihi kabirun. Kul kital fihi kabirun. Yes, that's it. Say, fighting therein is a grief. It's a grief. Offense in brackets. When you say kabir in Arabic, when you say kabir, it means it's great. Great what? Great offense. So in the English side, the offense has been added. So kul kitalin fiha kabirun. Fighting therein is a grave offense. Wasadu an sabilillah. Wasadu an sabilillah. But graver is still in the sight of God. But graver is still in the sight of God. I think the sentence wasn't complete. To prevent access to the path of God. I'll finish the Arabic side later. To deny him. To prevent access to the sacred mosque and drive out its members. Let's go to the Arabic side. وَصَدُّوا عَنْ سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ وَكُفْرٌ بِهِ. And graver is still in the sight of God to prevent access in the path of God. Sadu an sabilillah. Sadu an sabilillah. To prevent access in the sight of God. Wasadu. Wasadu an sabilillah. Wa kufrun bihi. Wa kufrun bihi. And drive out. No. The path of God, to deny him, to prevent access to the path of God, to deny him, to deny him, or kufrun bihi, to deny him, or kufrun bihi, to deny him. Oh, where is it again? Yes, wa kufrun bihi, to deny him. Wa masjid harami, to deny him. Wa masjid harami, to deny him, to prevent access to the sacred mosque. Wasadu aidan, and Masjid al-Haram. So to deny God and then to deny access to the sacred mosque. Wasadu Masjid al-Haram. Wa ikhraju ahlihi minhu akbaru anillahi. Oh, sorry. Wa ikhraju ahlihi minhu akbaru indallahi. Wa ikhraju bihi akbaru indallahi. uh, and drive out its members. إخراج به. Let me read again. و وإخراج أهله وإخراج أهله منه وإخراج أهله منه كبير عند الله. إخراج its members أهله, and to drive out its members. إخراج أهله in Emihu, to drive out its members from it. Akbar in the lie. To drive out its members, to prevent access to the sacred mosque, Sadu an al Masjid al Haram, and to drive out its members, Ihraju Ahlihi Minhu, to drive out its members, then tumult and oppression. Turmoil. No, it's not turmoil, it's tumult. Tumult and oppression are worse than slaughter. Tumult and oppression. Tumult and oppression are worse than slaughter. Is this slaughter? Yes, are worse than slaughter. Minhu kabira in the lie. وفتنة أكبر من القتال وفتنة أكبر من القتال. And tumult is greater than slaughter. Cattle, mean al cattle. Where is it? Tumult and oppression are worse than slaughter. Tumult and oppression, how does it appear here? Fitna, Akbar. Fitnatin Akbar. Fitnatin is tumult and oppression. Tumult and oppression. Fitnatin is not just fire. Tumult and oppression is worse than a slaughter. Elsewhere, it tells it that I've forgotten what else it tells it. Slaughter is worse than trial or something like that. Is that we did it before? Okay. Tumult and oppression are worse than slaughter. أكبر من القتال. ولا يزالون يقاتلونكم ولا يزالون ولا يزالون يقاتلونكم حتى يردوكم عن دينكم Nor will they cease. Wala yuzaluna, nor will they cease fighting you until they turn you back from your faith. Hata yarudunakum and dinukum. Hata yarudunakum and dinukum. Until fighting you until they turn you back from your faith, and dinukum, if they can. In istata'u, when if they can, and if they can, and istata'u, or sorry, in istata'akum, if they can. If they can. In istata'u. Pardon me. And istata'u, if they can. ومن يرتدي ولا يرتدي منكم عن دينه فيمت فيموت وهو كافر فيموت وهو كافر if they can. And if any of you turn back from their faith and die in unbelief, wa waman waman yatadi dinukum anil waman yatadi minkum an dinihi. Oh God, my eyes. An dinihim fayamutu wa huwa kafirun, and die in disbelief. Turn you back from your faith. And if any of you turn back from their faith and die in unbelief, their works will bear no fruit in this life and in the hereafter. Kafirun, and die in unbelief. For ulaika habitat a'malahum fi dunya wa fil ahirati. So their prayers will be of no value in this world and in the hereafter. Pardon me. In this world and in the hereafter. في الدنيا وفي الآخرة. وأولئك أصحاب النار, and they are companions of the fire. Their works will be of no faith. Habitat amalahum, in this life and this hereafter. Fi dunya wa fil ahirati. They will be companions of the fire. Ulaika ashabul nar, and will abide therein. Halidina fiha. Ulaika ashabul nar, hum fiha halidina. Hum fiha haliduna. Hum fiha haliduna. And will abide therein. Whom fiha haliduna, and will abide therein. And will abide therein. Pardon me, viewers, I have a cold. Let's see. There are commentaries to read. How many? 237, 237, 238, 237, 238, 239, 3, I believe. 239. I can see 3. I don't know if there is 240. 2340. So anyway, let's go. I can see 3. 237, 238, 239. Maybe that is 2, maybe 234. No, 239. That's all. Let's see. And 237 is against prohibited month. Sharul Haram. Prohibited month. Sharul Haram. 237. Prohibited month. See sign 194, note 209. We've gone past it. See sign 194, note 209. let's see if we can go there. Sign 2195 194. Sign 194. Sign 194. Sign 194. It also talks about prohibited month. Sign 194. Sign 194. And the note is what? The note is 210. Or is it 209? See sign 37. Yes, note 209. 209, what does it say? Haram, prohibited, sacred, the month of pilgrimage, Zulhijrah, and so, so, and so, and so. We did it. So we've done it. Uh, uh, that is. Now we go to note 238, which is against Ahlihi, driving out members from the sacred month, Ahlihi. The intolerance and persecution of the pagan clique at Mecca caused untold hardships to the holy messenger of Islam and his early disciples. And his early disciples. Uh, they bore all with meekness and long suffering, with meekness and long suffering patience until God permitted them to take up arms in self defense. So you see, when critics say Islam is a religion of violence, you can see that no, fighting in Islam is always in self-defense, must always be in self-defense. Even as I read during the month of Ramadan, when there is ceasefire in the Palestinian war, the Israelis broke it, and they are still slaughtering people in this month of Ramadan. Uh, and God says He made Muhammad and his people to bear it meekly until He Himself ordered them to take up arms. Mm. So, uh, they bore all in meekness and long suffering patience until God permitted them to take up arms in self-defense. Full stop. Then they were treated. Tweeted, TWITTED. Then they were treated with breach of the custom about prohibited month, though they were driven to fight during that period against their own feeling in self-defense. Full stop. But their enemies not only forced them to engage in actual warfare, but interfered in their conscience, but interfered, but interfered with their conscience, persecuted them and their families, openly, insulted and denied God, insulted and denied God, kept out the Muslim Arabs from the sacred mosque. Bear note, not Arabs, but Muslim Arabs from the sacred mosque, and exiled them. Full stop. Such violence and intolerance are deservedly called worse than slaughter. Let me repeat that. Such violence and intolerance are deservedly called worse than slaughter. Uh, that's note 238. We now go to note 239. Pardon me. Pardon me. We now go to note 239. Uh, we now go to note 239. What is it against? Uh, note 239 is against tumult and oppression. Mm, tumult and oppression. Fitnatin, tumult and oppression. Fitnatin used in the Arabic side. Tumult and oppression. 239. Compare sign 193. Mm, Compare, sorry, compare sign 191, comma 193. Signs 191 and 193 of this very chapter, where a similar phrase occurs, but I suppose with a different meaning. Fitna, trial, temptation, as in persecution. No. Trial, temptation, as in as in 102. As in 102. So several references here to fitnatin. Semicolon. Or tumult, sedition, oppression, as here. So fitnatin, the meaning has been changed to tumult and oppression in this context, in this sign 1219, I suppose, or is it 218? So the meaning of fitnatin is changed here. Anyway, that's the main point. Tumult, sedition, oppression, as here. Then MMA, full stop, semicolon, then capital M, capital M, capital A. Then H, capital G, capital S. Then capital M, capital P. Translate persecution in this passage. Mm. Well, I can't figure out what these abbreviations mean anyway, but maybe later on viewers can get a meaning. Translate persecution in this passage, which is also legitimate, comma, seeing that persecution is the suppression of some opinion by violence, force, or threats. Mm? Uh, uh, yes, I think we finished with the 239. 240. Yes, it's only three in one. We have 237, 238, and 239 to sign 218. I think we halt here. And when we come back, I'm facing problems. You can see I'm sweating. When we come back, we shall go to sign 219. Thank you very much. Illa lika, bye bye, au revoir. May God be with you all.